What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright, guys. What's up, everyone? Today is Friday, July 8th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Alright, so today we're doing the show from the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. That is because today was pretty neutral. Crazy price action. I think we started in the red and then we ripped to the green, and towards the end of the day here, it started selling off. So we finished, pretty much even. I guess slightly bearish. So we're going with the stock exchange today. So it's been ripping all week, and kind of sucks we didn't finish in the green here. Or not that much in the green. But I'll take it. Still better than a lot of red. Okay. So today we have quite a bit to cover. We'll see. But as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. Got 6 articles today. A lot of articles. One about Tron and possible acquisitions on some crypto firms. One about blockchain.com and a big loss they're going to take. One about Celsius and Tether. Celsius saga continues. One about another article about Celsius getting sued. So two articles about Celsius today. An article about the Japanese Prime Minister. Breaking news here. Well, not breaking news, but this happened overnight. Pretty significant news. We'll cover that. And one about Vince McMahon and the WWE, which is not really finance related. It kind of is. It's a good lesson for just a little financial advice for you guys when we get to that article there. I think it's a good life lesson, good financial lesson. All right, and today for the TA. So I was going to do ENDP because that by far had the biggest price action on StockTwits today. Let me just double check here. Yeah, it had 14%. ENDP finishes up. And, but then Mullen also finished up pretty big towards the end of the day here. So we may actually also do Mullen. But to be honest, I don't really want to. Because there's, every time we talk about Mullen, it's the same thing. And there's no news or anything on that. So, I guess if you guys want me to talk about Mullen, we'll do it. But I really don't want to. It's an honorable mention, though. But, yeah, it's actually... Well, no one's chatting yet. Show's starting a little slow here. Kind of weird, because Friday is usually the best day for streaming. That's alright. So, for now, we're not going to do Mullen. But if you guys want me to later on, let me know, and I guess we can wing that. But, yeah, for now, we're just going to do INDP, possibly Mullen. And then we'll get to the Yolos, and YOLO shouldn't take too long. Mostly memes, and I think there's one gain coin and one lost coin. That should be fun. But nothing too serious there on the YOLOs. Okay. So, yeah. Maybe we'll go hour and a half to 2 hours today. Hopefully, closer to hour and a half. But it depends on if we do Mullen or not. Alright, so I thought there was something wrong with the stream, but it looks like no one's, we're just getting a little started slow today. But Zach's in here. What's up, Zach? What's up? Where's the meme?
Hey. What's up?
Appreciate you, dude, as always. Go for VIX. Why am I not convinced still? Yeah, let's take a look at the VIX very shortly here, once we switch the screen. But, yeah, the VIX is... Well, go for the VIX is good. We want go for the VIX, right? Yeah, it's pulling back, and we'll get to that in a second. But the VIX is coming down, which is a good thing. For the bulls, at least. But, alright, guys. So yeah, good stuff today. A lot of articles, ENDP, possibly Mullen, and YOLOs. So, probably hour and a half to 2 hours today. We'll see, depending on how many people come in chat. Looks like today's a little slow. We're starting a little slow today. Hopefully more people come in later and chat. Little weird. Friday is usually the best day for streaming, so I don't know why no one's here in the first 10 minutes except for Zach, but whatever. So if no one's gonna come in and chat, then we should get through this pretty early. But all right, let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right. And let me just check YouTube real quick. See what's going on here. All right, so there's actually 4 viewers in here. So I guess Zach and 3 lurkers. That's cool. But there's usually more regulars in here. But maybe they'll come in later. That's fine. We'll start anyway. Let me adjust this real quick. Minus 39 subs. Yeah, 39 subs until major milestone, 1,000. And a quick apology. So yesterday I didn't put out the video because it just ended late and I had stuff to do and I ended up falling asleep. So my bad on that. I'll get the... I have it done. I just gotta make the thumbnail. So as soon as we finish the show today, I'll put out the AMC and GME video from yesterday. But I should have put that out yesterday. That would have gotten quite a few subs. But whatever. That's my own fault. But yeah, we should hit 1,000 subs within a couple of weeks here. Hopefully really fast, but definitely within the month we should hit 1,000 subs. It's approaching very quickly. 39 subs left. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys. Couldn't do without your support. It's been quite a journey. About a year and a couple of months now. Probably like 15 months. So, yeah. I know I started this, no idea. Just like as a hobby. And then I ended up becoming a financial advisor. So yeah, it's been quite a journey, and don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So appreciate all the support. And yeah, couldn't do without you guys. What up, Swaros? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Baby deletion still hot. Oh yeah, baby deletion still hot. We're gonna talk about ENDP today. Not so much EVFM because it didn't have too much price action, but that did go up as well. Honorable mention EVFM. And I think Biden did come out today and say he vowed to support the baby deletion. I think he signed an executive order. There might have been an article about it actually. But yeah, Biden, I'm not exactly sure what he said, but he said something along the lines of, as long as I'm president, I'm going to do whatever I can in my power to support the baby deletion, or support support baby deletion. So I think he's going to try to, so he signed the executive order. I'm not sure what's in the executive order, and then he's urging lawmakers to pass it through law. But yeah, baby deletion's still hot. We'll talk about ENDP today. Any thoughts of possible gamma squeeze on Mullen? So I did say like a couple minutes ago, we may talk about Mullen today. I really didn't want to, but it did run up pretty hard in the last hour here. So I think it finished over 10%. So I think it was number like 3 or 4 on StockTwits, 3,000 mentions. So honestly, I don't want to talk about Mullen, but if you guys want me to talk about Mullen, we'll do it today. I'll just wing it because I don't have notes here. But we can take a look at it real quick right now. And if you guys want me to do a full TA, then I'll do that after ENDP. But in terms of a squeeze, I mean, there's always the possibility that there's going to be a gamma squeeze on Mullen because the apes just love the stock so much, but you can't really predict it, you know? Maybe if you look at Ortex and stuff like that. I don't have Ortex, though. But let's see Mullen real quick. So, I can't speak to a squeeze, but if you're going to long-term hold it, the way I would play it is, if it squeezes, great, but I would just long-term hold it. Not personally, but if you're going to long-term hold it, then, but if you want to buy it, I think the best way to play it is to long-term hold it. And if it squeezes, great. If it doesn't, whatever. But I wouldn't really count on one. But hey, what do I know? 9 out of 10 times. It's more like actually 19 out of 20 times. Whenever people screaming it's gonna squeeze, it doesn't, and people lose their money. So, but sometimes it does. But it's just very hard to predict these things. So, yeah. Like I said, I would just buy and hold this, and if it squeezes, great. But I wouldn't expect it. And if it squeezes, then great. Nice little surprise. What up, DJ, and what up, Finno?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone, as always. Please smash that like button. Best yet to come. Yes, absolutely. We're just getting started here. And I have big plans in the future but I just need to start day trading again. When crypto comes back up and I get some money back and I can cash out and start day trading, I'm gonna start making YouTube shorts. I'm gonna start doing stories, TikTok. I'm gonna make a TikTok, and I think that would help me get a lot more subs. But I'm gonna record myself with my actual plays and post it every single day. So that's down the road. But yeah, I have and I plan to make some different types of content, more like documentary types of videos, on just like good financial tips and the history of the stock market. Just some really fun topics, just some more documentary types things, and not too much TA. So I have a lot of ideas for the future, and yeah, big things to come for sure. NMMTR. All right, we'll take a look at that, and SFT. We'll look at that right now. Option Mullen chain is insane. We'll take a look at that as well. People like to see money made. ENDP made me some money. So yeah, congrats to you, Feno. Not sure how much you made, but big run today, and we'll analyze that coming up. Where's the J-Pal? You gotta make a TikTok on slapping the ask. Yeah, and the big bounce, right? Slap that ask, big bounce. Oh man, as soon as you see the ass and the titty memes, it's over. That's super bearish indicator. That's when you get out and you short it down. Not financial advice. Oh, I got you, Finno. Saying if you post the games, people will like it. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be very transparent. I'll post my gains and my losses. So yes, that is the plan down the road when I start day trading again. I just need crypto to come back up, so I have some money to day trade. Because right now I'm most of my money is locked up in crypto. But yeah, for sure. I think people would really like that, and just the shorts nowadays. That's all people watch, shorts. So I think that would really help with the sub count. I think that would increase the sub count like very significantly. So yeah, a lot of ideas in the future, and maybe I can hire some help too. I hire some like video editors and stuff because it's a lot of work right now. But yeah, big plans. And what up, Beelzebub? What's up, dude? And what up, Golf Junkie? I haven't seen you before, so welcome to the show, dude. Yeah, let's look at all this stuff. So Mullen. So what are we looking at? NMMTR. NMTR. My bad. NMTR. SFT, Mullen, and yeah, I think that's it. Let's see here. 9 meters biopharma. Okay. So yeah, there's a gap here at 50 cents, so this should come back up to 50. So over a 100% upside potential here. And it may happen in the short term. This looks like it's starting to reverse, and it kind of looks like it's ready to rip, to be honest. Pretty low float stock. But yeah, this is picking up volume lately, so it kind of looks like it wants to squeeze soon. Not saying it's going to squeeze, but volume is picking up very significantly, and it looks like it... I'm not going to lie, it kind of looks like it wants to break out. But yeah, gap down at 50 cents, so it should come back up there. Hopefully in the short term, and longer term, this is part of a big cup and handle. at like 140, 150-ish. So, yeah, longer term, this has huge upside potential. Like 500% upside potential. Actually, more than that. But yeah, and RSI is really low right now, 35 RSI. So not quite oversold and undervalued, but pretty much there, approaching that. So yeah, this looks pretty bullish right now, technically at least. So cup and handle, gap down, low RSI, and looks like a bull flag is about to form soon. So yeah, looks like a pretty good entry here. 23.5 and lower. 20 would have been an excellent entry, but yeah, this you can't go too wrong here by going long. I would say not financial advice, but it does look really good technically. And what are we looking at? SFT, Shift Technologies. Okay. So this one is slightly bullish, I would say. Bullish in the long term, but in the short term, 56 RSI, so it's pretty fair market value, I would say. And there's not much volume here, so it's not getting much momentum. So longer term, there's not much here on this chart. Pretty much a cup and handle, maybe a descending channel here. Yeah, there's not many indicators here, but biggest indicator is cup and handle, and probably a descending channel, but I'm not going to draw it here. Yeah, so this one, honestly, short term, I don't think it's going to do much, but longer term, this has the potential to come back up to 275, 380, 450, and like 750 to complete the cup. So I treat this one as a buy and hold. I don't think this is going to like squeeze or anything. Maybe it will, but yeah, I treat this one as a buy and hold long term. It does look pretty good long term. Short term, I don't think it's going to do much, honestly, short term. But that's just my opinion, not financial advice. What up, Jared? What's up? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Made money today on ENDP and CLVS. All right, congrats to you, dude. Sounds like a lot of people made money on ENDP today. So shout out to Jared. Give me the money. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. So now we're heating up here. It looks like people starting to come in. We started slow. A lot of people coming in now. So appreciate everyone. Where my memes at?
I appreciate you.
I have one July 8th option in Mullen with a strike of 50. Break even was 110, and I exercised it today for a profit of $3. Nice, dude. Break even was 110? Strike is 50 cents and break even was 110? What the hell? Okay. That's a bit odd, but I'm glad it finished in the money here. Or should have, at least. And profit of $3, what, per share? So what, $300 profit or just $3 profit? Anyway, congrats to you, dude. That's for Beelzebub. Finno says not in it, but I think I missed it. I don't think you missed it, dude. SFT, if that's what you're talking about, SFT. I don't think you missed it. It's pretty fair market value according to the RSI. I don't think you missed it. And if you're gonna hold for the long term, then it's actually not a bad entry at all. But yeah, if you wanted to swing trade it, just my opinion, I'd probably stay away. But if you want a long term hold, I think that's the best way to go about this. My stocks did well today. Just looking for that next play when I decide to sell. Yeah, dude, so congrats on your gains today. And, yeah, keep on scouting. Look for those opportunities. All right, and let me know, guys, do you want me to talk about Mullen? Because I did not want to talk about it today, but major price action here to finish the day. And if you guys want me to, we'll do Mullen. But for now, we're just going to do ENDP. But yeah, if you guys want to do it, let me know in the chat. All right, let's get to the watch list here. Well, we'll start on the green side. And let me just check YouTube real quick. All right, we're at 9 viewers, 11 likes. So here we go. So now the show's heating up. So appreciate everyone. And please smash the like button if you haven't yet. And a lot of people in here. Let's do it. So the Dow Jones down 0.15%, NASDAQ up 0.14%, and the S&P down 0.08%. So, yeah, pretty sideways. Slightly bearish, but pretty sideways. So, we'll just give it some applause. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Better than losing money. So, yeah, pretty uneventful day. But the VIX did go down quite a bit. VIX is down 5.52%. 1.44 points. So VIX is at 24.64 now, which is not bad. Still not great, but we are slowly working our way down here. We're at 30, the high 30s, not too long ago. So, yes, this is in the right direction, and hopefully we get under 20 very soon. So, big decrease in the VIX here. That's really good. Still not out of the woods just yet, though. All right, let's get to the watch list. So, wow, Marathon up 21%. Huge day there. Wonder what happened. Oxygen 13%. Oxygen's back at 310. That's pretty funny. Mullen, honorable mention. We may talk about it today if you guys want me to. I don't see anything in the chat, so maybe not. But, yeah, Mullen, big gain here today, 9.35%. HYMC, PHUN, so a lot of memes going up here. Coinbase 5%. See a lot of growth here. Roblox, Novavax, CEI, BitNile, Tesla went up 2.5% today. Honorable mention there. BBIG 1.8%. Moderna went up. And here's the value. So Costco, AMC, honorable mention. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly growth with the price action today. Value didn't move too much. Well, we got TD, Pepsi, Google, Apple. Everything, pretty much value stayed under 1% today. And really tech was the only thing that went up today in terms of value. I don't see much stuff in the green other than tech. So yeah, not much happening. Some growth mooning, but for the most part, value is pretty sideways. Looks like tech is up a little bit, and everything else is down a little bit. And looks like the same thing on the red side too. So on the red side, same thing. Biggest price action is in the growth / memes. We got Bed Bath & Beyond, SOS, Sundial, Skills, Twitter, GME, Tilray. A lot of memes here. Peloton, Wish. So yeah, growth definitely has the most price action today. But I think in the end that balances out, and value also balances out. So yeah, I don't see much value here. There's DraftKings, IMPP, Square. There's PayPal, but that's like low-key meme stock now. Oh, here we go. Here's Disney and eBay. 1.6 and 1.6%. Spotify, Target, Paramount, DoorDash, SoFi, GM. But yeah, not much happening. So yeah, not much price action. Biggest price action definitely growth. And value not moving much. So overall, pretty neutral day. Slightly bearish, but pretty neutral. But I'll take it. You know, definitely better than losing money. So great week this week, and not the best way to end it, but not bad at all. So yes, I will take it. So yeah, let's give that some applause. Decent day in the stock market today. What up, David? Earnings reports for next week. What about earnings reports? But yeah, earnings are coming up in the upcoming weeks, and we're gonna pay close attention to that. I think the whole market's going to pay attention to that. But did you want me to look at something? Well, shout out to you, dude. Thanks for being here. Take a look at the 7/15, July 15 option chain Mullen. It's Fintel Gamma Squeezed list at number 1. Oh, right. I forgot to look at that. Well, the IV is extremely high here. So, but it decreases as time goes on. But yeah, 290% IV on the weeklies for next week. So, I guess the market makers expect some pretty big price action. A lot of volatility. And there's a lot of interest for the 1.5 strike. A lot of volume for the 1.5 strike. And a lot of open interest. And there's some decent open interest for the 2 strike as well. So maybe next week this will hit 1.5. But it doesn't seem like many people think it's going to hit. Some people think it's going to go to 2, but not many. And then after that, not many bets after that. So maybe it'll go over 150 next week. I think it looks like a lot of people are betting this is going to go over 150. So we'll see. But I don't know if going to 150 is a squeeze. I wouldn't call that a squeeze, but a little bit of a run, some positive momentum, but you can hardly call that a squeeze. If it goes to 2, maybe, but looks like there's a decent chance it goes to 1.5 next week. But delta is 32, so yeah, 32% chance this goes to 1.5 next week. That's still not great odds, but that's not odds I like. I wouldn't take those odds, but yeah, according to TD, Thinkorswim, and the market makers, there's going to be a lot of price action next week, and 32% chance it goes to 1.5. Wow, dude, I sold Oxygen at 2.6 like 2 weeks ago. Did you make a profit? I feel you, dude. Sucks, missed opportunity, but as long as you're in the green, you can't be too upset. And honestly, I think it's a good thing you sold Oxygen. I don't like the company. I've like low-key bashed it since we first covered it a year ago when it was, like 18, and I'm like, sell, guys, and then I got a lot of hate, and it went down to 2. But, yeah, be careful with the meme stuff. So, I figured, dude, sucks you could have made more money. Left a lot of money on the table, but as long as you're in the green, you can't be too upset. With the $50 and $1 in the money, may start Gamma for July 15th chain and Mullen. But even then there's not too much open interest and volume on the $50 and $1. So yeah, it's really the 150 strike that's having the most action here by far. So maybe it'll go to 150 next week. Maybe 2. I highly doubt 2, but possibly 150. Decent chance it goes there. So yeah, shout out to so I hope it works out. I hope the Mullen Apes eats, but I don't think you can call 150 a... Actually, I don't know. So it's at 117 now. 150. I guess that would be considered a gamma squeeze, actually. I guess it would. But yeah, we'll see. So just based on the numbers here, it does not appear like it will, but there's a possibility it goes to 150. Decent chance it goes to 150. Possibly 2, probably not. So, hope that answers your question, Swirls. Maybe not what you wanted to hear, but that's just my professional opinion. I'm just reading the numbers here. No, Oxygen sucks. I wanted to get rid of it, but only 1% down, not even. All right, dude, so you pretty much broke even there. So, yeah, not bad at all. But yeah, you could have made some pretty decent money if you just held on. Oh, well, that's how it goes, dude. You live and learn. Could have been a lot worse. All right, what were we looking at? So I think I finished up here, right? So yeah, that's stock market today, guys. Not much happening. Pretty uneventful. All right, let's get to crypto. So yeah, Swirls, I hope it, I sure hope it gamma squeezes, but I'm be honest, just based on what I see there, probably not. The odds are saying that, the data is saying that it's probably not gonna go to 150 next week. 32% chance it does. So yeah, 1 in 3 chance it actually hits 150. So I don't like those numbers, but it's actually not that bad. So high risk, high reward. If anything, I think a good way to play it is to sell calls, sell covered calls. I wouldn't buy calls. I would sell covered calls for 150. So that way you get the fat premium, and if it does go to 150, you can sell at 150, and if it doesn't go to 150, you keep the fat premium. And if it does, then you sell at 150 and you keep the fat premium. So yeah, I think that's the best way to play it, to be honest, is sell covered calls, not buy calls. But, you know, apes don't know what selling options are. They just know buy FD Yolos to the moon. Yeah, I thought it quintuple topped at 260. Oh, well, quintuple top. Wow. All right, dude. So, you didn't play that bad. You know, you analyzed the chart and you decided to cut at pretty much break even. That's not a bad way to play it. Can't be too hard on yourself, dude. I definitely was not watching the Shanghai index last night to see how today was going to go. Is it the Shanghai index? Are you referring to the Japanese prime minister getting deleted? Yeah, I was watching. I don't think it's the Shanghai index. I think it's whatever Japan index. Whatever city, whatever market Japan uses. But for the most part, it didn't really affect the markets. Not at first. Because I did check and it didn't really seem like it affected it much. More like triple. All right, got you, dude. All right, on to crypto here. SSE index. All right. Thanks for that, Beelzebub. All right, so here's crypto. That's up 0.47% today. Not bad. Slightly bullish. I will take it. Oh, wrong button. My bad. I hit the wrong button. I hit the battleground button. My bad. I meant to hit the money. All right, let's see what's going on. So I see a decent amount of green here, but not much price action. Bitcoin up 1%, pushing 22K. It actually went over 22K earlier today and last night, and pulling back a little bit. But yeah, it looks like 20K looks like some pretty critical support, holding strong there. Ether up 1.3%. XRP 1%. Cardano 0.6%. Not much happening here. Dogecoin 0.6%. It's pretty sideways. Everything's in the green, but not by much. Yeah, let's sort this out. This is like not much price action at all. They have the 1 hour percent now? What is that? Okay. So let's start on the red side. Yeah, there's actually some pretty decent price action. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the 1 hour price action, not the 24-hour price action. My bad. Yeah, let's redo that. They changed it up here. Yeah, Bitcoin's up 1.7%, not 1%. And Ether's up 1%. And then, again, everything pretty sideways. Polygon 7.5, that's some pretty good price action there. And ICP 20%, big price action. Yeah, CoinMarketCap, they just keep changing things up. Getting confused here. But yeah, let's sort this out. So actually, there's more red than green here. Not by much. We'll actually call it 50-50. Or like 55-45. But it looks like this is... looks like there's more red than green, to be honest. But yeah, biggest loser Convix Finance 8.2%, and then it drops off pretty hard from there. And this is mostly growth. I don't see any value here. Chainlink is like the biggest value loser, and then Near Protocol, 2.3% and 2.2%. So yeah, about half the coins in the red, but not much price action, and it's mostly growth, not value. And on the green side, so half of the coins in the green, price action isn't that high on this side either. Biggest gainer ICP 18.6, Quant 12.4, and then drops off pretty significantly from there. But it looks like for the most part, value is holding up today. Value is what is holding up the crypto market. Most of the value coins in the green, not by much, but a little bit. Yeah, we got Polygon, Sheeb, Uniswap, Tron, Bitcoin. So yeah, not the most price action in the world today, but most of the value coins are in the green, and that's why the market is slightly bullish in crypto today. So I will take it. I will take it. We are slowly recovering here. Okay, let's get to the news, and we got quite a few articles today. Got 6. So give me a second here to pull this up. Do you know about Cryptide? What is that? Cryptide is the special dividend from BBIG. It's the spinoff from BBIG. I haven't done like any super DD on it or anything, but I know the apes like it. I know it got wrecked in the in the first like 2 or 3 days, and I probably, this is not financial advice, but I don't think it's that great of a buy. I certainly wouldn't buy it, but yeah, BBIG is a hot retail stock, and Cryptide is a spinoff from BBIG, so that's why the apes like it. But I wouldn't even bother if you're not in BBIG. Take that, bear market. Bomb, that was too funny. Yeah. It's a battleground right now. The Bulls and the Bears going at it. And Jay Powell says, F you all. F your calls, F your puts. Everyone's losing. Oh, you're getting hit the wrong button. I'm all over the place today. Apes are making money, though. But I meant to do the guh. Alright. On to the articles today. Alright, guys, so today we got 6 articles. A lot of articles. One about Tron and possible acquisitions. One about blockchain.com and a loss they're going to take. 2 about, what the hell is this? These damn ads. 2 about Celsius. The Celsius saga continues. They are in a world of trouble. 1 about the Japanese Prime Minister. Sad stuff. And 1 about Vince McMahon. So let's do it. Justin Sun says he's ready to spend $5 billion on acquisitions as crypto firms struggle. So quick take. Tron founder Justin Sun says he's willing to spend up to $5 billion to help ailing crypto firms. Sun told the block that Tron is engaging an investment bank to advise on potential deals. All right, so yeah, so we saw FTX doing this a lot. Now's the time where the monopolies are just buying up all the these failing crypto firms and exchanges, and yeah, the monopoly gets bigger while everyone else is getting liquidated. So I'm surprised he didn't buy it sooner. But yeah, it looks like Tron is going to start buying stuff up. Which, honestly, is kind of bullish for crypto. You know, a lot of these institutions think that it's a good time to buy the dip. Yeah, Binance is also buying stuff up. So FTX, Binance, and Tron are really going at it right now. Buying up a lot of crypto firms that are in trouble here. So that's pretty significant news. I think there's more liquidation to come, but yeah, at the end of the day, the monopolies are going to get bigger. And all right, next article. Blockchain.com stands to lose $270 million on 3 Arrows loans. CoinDesk. So we've been covering the 3 Arrows / Voyager / Celsius saga for a while now. They're all interconnected. It's a whole ecosystem, whole economy here. So yeah, 3 Arrows went under, and it looks like they took a loan from blockchain.com, and 3 Arrows cannot pay that back. So yeah, quick take, crypto exchange blockchain.com is poised to lose $270 million on loans made to 3 Arrows Capital, according to a report from CoinDesk. The news was revealed in a shareholder letter stating that blockchain.com remains liquid, solvent, and our customers will not be impacted. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty big L here, but they're going to survive, and at least the customers aren't going to lose any money. Their clients aren't going to lose money. It's just the company's going to lose money here. But yeah, damn, 3 Arrows got wrecked. And everyone who lent to 3 Arrows got wrecked. Voyager, blockchain.com. So yeah, the saga continues. Every day, it's like another firm's getting liquidated and can't pay back their loans. And then FTX and Tron and Binance come in and buy them up. So yeah, this is like history happening right in front of us right now. So yeah, just an update on 3 Arrows and that whole saga. Alright, and let's get to Celsius now. So Tether liquidates Celsius position with no losses to stablecoin issuer. So I hope this is true. Looks like Tether got out without getting wrecked. But that can't be good for Celsius. And Celsius has been in some pretty hot water lately, so this definitely does not help. And I know Tether had a good amount invested in Celsius, so this probably hurt them a lot. So there's not much information here, but yeah, Tether is liquidating their loan, or their position, and they claim they're not taking a loss, and I'm sure Celsius got pretty wrecked from this. So Celsius still going through it. I hope it turns out okay, because it's been real ugly, and it just keeps getting uglier every single day with more news coming out. And we're not done yet with Celsius. Next article. Celsius gets sued amidst Ponzi scheme allegations. So KeyFi CEO alleged that Celsius has refused to honor the terms of a contract between both firms as regards to profit sharing. So yeah, now Celsius is scamming too, huh? So we're not going to read this whole thing, but yeah, KeyFi Inc., which is a DeFi staking software, is suing Celsius. They had an agreement where KeyFi would manage Celsius's assets. So it says in April 2021, Celsius was managing $2 billion. And had over 800 million in assets under management. And yeah, so now KeyFi is accusing Celsius of defrauding them, calling it a Ponzi, which it definitely is. And they're not getting paid back. They're not getting paid what they should. So yeah, more hell for Celsius. So along with everything else they're dealing with, liquidation problems. Now they're getting sued too, and I'm sure they're gonna get sued a lot more by other firms and individual investors. I'm sure there's a class action lawsuit coming. So yeah, the saga continues. Every day it gets worse. It's real bad for Celsius. So who's gonna buy Celsius? Not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna be surprised if Celsius goes under and, FTX or Binance comes in and buys up Celsius. All right, moving on here. So no more crypto stuff. On to some world news here. So this was the big story. Not breaking news. This happened overnight, but this was what everyone's talking about today. And I did post this on Discord, and we were talking about it today. But yeah, here's the big news. Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe assassinated at campaign event. Key points. Shinzo Abe, the former Prime Minister of Japan, got deleted Friday after being shot. Abe was attacked while delivering a speech in the city of Nara near Kyoto. The incident has sent shockwaves through Japan, a country where gun violence is extremely rare. So yeah, definitely really, really sad. And pretty crazy. Because like the article said, Japan has some very strict gun laws. But apparently this guy, he made his own shotgun. Don't know if you guys saw the picture, but it looked like two pipes with a bunch of duct tape on it. And apparently it was like electric. It was an electric shotgun. Crazy stuff. And the fact that he was able to get so close to an important figure like this. So security definitely failed Abe. I don't think they were prepared. You know, they probably didn't have to do anything. The whole time they work for this guy, they're just chilling there. And then out of nowhere, he gets shot and deleted. And yeah, so just really sad all around. Sad for the family, sad for Japan, international community. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. So my respects, my condolences. I give Abe the RIP here. Where is it at? RIP to Shinzo Abe. And I don't know too much about the guy, but I understand that he was well respected, and a lot of people call him the greatest prime minister of Japan's history. He was the longest serving prime minister. So yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. This is like a historic day, you know. This is going down in history. So yeah, really sad and just crazy how this was able to happen in the first place. But yeah, thinking about his family and Japan and everyone who's affected by this. Crazy stuff. But yeah, this didn't really have an effect on the market though, which is kind of weird. All right, moving on. Of the baby deletion plays, which one has more room to pay off, ENDP or EVFM? We'll look at that right after this last article. Because we're going to go to ENDP right now. I haven't really compared them. But yeah, we'll take a look at that. But I know ENDP does have a lot of room. We'll see, though. Which has greater payout versus risk? Well, Japan's version of JFK, grassy knoll. Yeah, this is Japan's version of JFK. Although he was the former prime minister. I thought he was still the prime minister. Because he was there when... I remember seeing him when Trump was in office. But apparently he stepped down because he had health issues. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's like a very prominent figure. Just getting murked like that. That should not be able to happen. Just failure all around. Very sad. And yeah, we'll look at the baby deletion right after this. All right, so last article. WWE's Vince McMahon paid more than $12 million to settle Egg's misconduct. I can't say it. I don't want to get flagged by YouTube, but you can read it right there. To settle misconduct allegation, report says. So WWE's Vince McMahon paid $12 million to 4 women over the past 16 years. And he announced last month he was stepping back from CEO and chairman. So yeah, we covered the story last month. Was it last month? I thought it was sooner than that, but yeah, we covered that Vince McMahon is gonna resign because there was an allegation from one woman. Now it's coming out there's 4 women that he got accused that accused him, but he paid him out. They settled. So, but really the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys is to make good financial decisions. So first of all, you should probably not engage in relationships at the workplace. Times have changed. Back in the day, that's where people met their spouses for the most part. Now you can't do any of this. Um, don't even try it. It's not worth it. You know, you're just asking to get reported for harassment and possibly sued. And especially if you're an executive, if you have a high position in a company, that is like the last thing you should be doing. You know, you can get anyone, and you choose to keep it in the company. This is like what happened with Elon Musk. We covered yesterday. He fathered twins with an executive. Like, why? You can if you're this powerful and this rich, you have your choice of pretty much whoever you want, and you choose to stay within the company, and that leads to, you know, paying out millions of dollars in lawsuits. So, what I'm trying to get at is make good decisions. Don't engage in relationships in the workplace, because it never ends. It's not going to end well. It's either going to end in you getting fired or paying out paying out money, or both. So, yeah, financial advice: don't have relations in the workplace. All right. And plus, NDAs don't mean anything nowadays. People sign NDAs and then they just, you know, whatever. They rip it up. Doesn't mean anything anymore. All right, and we do have memes about Elon Musk later. During the Yolos, got a lot of memes clouding Elon Musk. What up, Punk Skater? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. You probably would have liked this. You probably would have liked this article, Punk Skater. Hope you're here for that. But I have told you before, Punk Skater. You said a girl at work called you cute. I'm like, hold up, dude. I don't know. Take a step back. But you said it was a customer, not a coworker. So yeah, don't engage in relations at the workplace. Bad idea, guys. Really bad idea. That is financial advice. Just tapped in low. Yeah. So article right here. Vince McMahon paid off $12 million for women. And I pretty much said, don't do this. Never ends well. Bad financial decision here. Getting involved in the workplace. And that goes for Elon Musk too, which we'll clown on him a little bit later. Also, just notice how all the indices have a double top. SPY 390, QQQ 295, IWM 175, DAI 315. Not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty bearish. But you know, I do think it's gonna pull back. SPY should come back down to 370. So I didn't look at the other indexes, but hopefully, so it's probably gonna triple bottom, and then triple top. So that's bearish, but then hopefully it triple bottoms. Hopefully it doesn't triple bottom, but if it does triple bottom, then that'll be bullish. But yeah, so shout out to you, Punk Skater, for noticing. Yeah, pretty bearish stuff. Don't poop where you sleep. Absolutely, where you eat. All right, guys. So that is all the articles for today. Pretty good stuff. Pretty significant news. Let's get to the TA. And it is now 5 o'clock, 4:58. So we're doing pretty good on time here. An hour in. And I think we're just going to do ENDP today. We're not going to do Mullen. So we're just going to do ENDP, and we'll finish up with the Yolos here. So, yeah, it looks like we'll finish a little later than 5:30. Maybe like 5:45. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good on time here. So let's get to the TA. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Appreciate you. Let me check YouTube. Where we at? 7 viewers, 11 likes. All right, so appreciate everyone who's still here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
All right, so we're looking at the baby deletion. All right. So we're going to analyze this one, but quick summary. This has... So this should go back up to $3. So from 60, the current price, so it's, what is that, 100? So 400% upside here. At least 400% upside on ENDP. And possibly even more, up to 7 or even 12 if it completes the cup. Or 11 if it completes the cup. But at the very minimum, this should be 400% upside potential, not financial advice. And as for EVFM, so this one, I think this one has more upside potential, but there's also downside potential here. So this is 970. Let's do the math there. Yeah, so EVFM has more upside potential. EVFM has 620% upside potential. And the only thing is it may come back down to 50 cents to fill this gap. So if you buy in at 135, you can get wrecked pretty hard. But even at the current price, more upside potential than ENDP. And if you're able to get this at 50 cents, that is huge upside potential. Huge upside potential. That would be like a 1900% upside potential. So, yeah, I would say EVFM is greater payout, but more risk. So if you can get this back at 50, that'd be great. I think that'd be an excellent entry. But for the moment, EVFM, greater payout, more risk. If it comes back down to 50, it'd be greater payout and less risk. And ENDP, still a pretty good payout, 400%. And I don't think there's so much risk right now. But we'll get to that right now. So I hope that answers your question. Swirls. So ENDP is the better play right now? Not necessarily. It's the safer play. I'd probably go with ENDP. Because there's not much downside potential. But not as much upside. But, you got to be happy with 400%, right? So ENDP and wait for EFM. Yes, that's how I would play it. Not financial advice, but yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. Do they have options? They do have options. So if anything, you can sell puts on EVFM. But they don't have any 50 strikes. There's no 50-cent strikes. That's a shame. Why is there no 50 strikes? Alright, never mind. I was going to say sell puts for 50 strike, but they don't have 50 strikes. That's a damn shame. So yeah, I think that's the best way to play it. ORMP exploded today. 44%. Wow. Or I think I saw this trending on StockTwits. Yeah, what happened? They have the news or something? Yeah, they have, well, this was yesterday. The news yesterday. So the CEO came out and wrote a letter to the shareholders, which I guess was bullish, but yeah, so big day here today, and RSI is at 79. So this is overbought and overvalued now. And it hasn't quite topped out, but it looks like 915, maybe the top of the cup here. Yeah, it's probably a sell at the moment. Or almost. Probably at like $9 or $10 is a sell / short. So yeah, looks like it like gamma squeeze today. So yeah, at this point I'd probably look to take profits and short pretty soon. Maybe not just yet, but pretty soon. Looking pretty bearish at this point. But yeah, thanks for that, Punk Skater. All right, let's do ENDP today. Oop. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let me take a quick drink and we'll get started here. It shouldn't take too long. Let me just check if there's any news, but I don't think so. No, there's not. But then Biden said the ban on abortion will not happen while I'm president. So that is kind of bearish, isn't it? Because the only reason why it's squeezed is because the market was speculating that more people are going to buy contraceptives. But if Biden said you don't need to do that, then isn't that bearish? I don't even know what's going on. But it's squeezing. How do you know something is a bear trap or bull trap before you get trapped? Almost happened to me today. Red morning and then a rally. Well, you can't know for sure. But if a flag is forming, pretty much volume is probably most important. Is the most important thing. You need confirmation by volume. So if something is mooning with no volume behind it and no justification, then that's probably a bear trap or a bull trap. And then if something is going down a lot with no volume and no justification, that's probably a bear trap. So the best way to tell is look at the volume. And if there's no volume behind the pump or sell-off, it's probably a trap. So I hope that answers your question. Definitely volume. Yes, earlier morning was scary. Everything was red except me, Mullen. Yeah, earlier morning was pretty scary, and then it ripped, and then we finished sideways. And especially with the whole Japan thing, I thought that was really gonna mess up the markets. But turned out pretty okay. All right, let's do it, guys. So here is ENDP Endo International. This finishes at 60 cents today. That is up 13.07%. So we analyzed this stock last week. When this first initially squeezed, due to the overturning of Roe v. Wade, this stock and a bunch of other contraceptive stocks did start short squeezing. And throughout the whole week, the momentum has been pretty strong. It hasn't broken out. It didn't have massive price action. There was no nuclear nuclear short squeeze or anything like that. But this is still low-key short squeezing, little by little, every single day. Retail momentum is still strong. This did make top 10 on StockTwits today. Had about 3,000 mentions. So once again, we're going to analyze it. So I did say last week when we analyzed this that it was probably coming back down to 40 cents to fill the gap before it goes back to the upside. And it did in fact fill the gap there, and now it's looking like it's squeezing again. And now it is going back to the upside. So no company specific news to justify this price action today. Although Biden did say that he's going to do everything in his power to keep the right to choose. But that would probably be bearish. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, no company specific news to justify this price action today. Again, just seems like retail momentum still strong. Apes not giving up, not selling, diamond handing. They just keep buying and shorts covering. So let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. Why is it getting hot all of a sudden? Jeez. All right. So this still appears to be short squeezing. Well, it did appear like the squeeze was winding down, coming to an end. Volume was coming down, but today the volume did pick up again. So it looks like momentum is increasing again. So it appears like the squeeze is still on. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in and analyze here. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 28 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 125, 150, 220, or 275, and longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go back up to $7, or even the high of $11. So those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we do have a double gap down. Is it, or is it a triple? We'll just call it a double. First gap down is back at $3. So that is a bearish indicator. So that is a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to $3 to fill this gap. And second gap down is back at $2. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to $2 eventually to fill this gap. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to $2 to fill this gap. And it'll probably take a while for those gaps to fill in the longer term. But eventually they should. So double gap down, bullish indicators. And then aftermarket action. In the aftermarket here, this is going to the upside. In the aftermarket here, this is running to the upside. This is now at 61 cents. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bullish indicator for Monday. That is suggesting that this stock will continue to run on Monday as well. And here we have a symmetrical triangle forming. So right now this is consolidating between 66 and 52. So that's what? It's 14. So it's 59. So there is still a bit more consolidation. To go, but this should consolidate somewhere around 59 cents. And from there, it's going to break out very significantly. Either to the upside or the downside. So the symmetrical triangle is currently a neutral indicator. All right, I think I got everything there. Yes. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Do you think Meta will turn into MySpace and Mark will eventually change his name into Tom? Isn't MySpace still around? Well, Meta is, apparently they're still working on the metaverse. It's been a major failure so far, but they're still going at it. And, Zuck, keeps claiming it's going to be the future. So we'll see. Time will, we'll see. Only time can tell, but it's been a major failure so far. But it's not the same. Like, maybe Facebook sucks, Meta sucks, but it has acquired so many other companies that, they're too big to fail at this point. So maybe no one's actually going to use their social media or the metaverse, but they have investments in so many other things, Instagram, WhatsApp, metaverse, and AI, and all this other stuff. So it's not really the same. Like, maybe it'll fail, maybe Meta will fail, but the overall company is too big to fail. So maybe their metaverse portion of the company will fail, but no, I don't think it's gonna turn out like Facebook. It's kind of different in this situation. It's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah, people still use Instagram, so that will save them. Yeah, a lot of people still use Instagram, and WhatsApp as well. WhatsApp is like really big. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. Okay. Right. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 62 cents and 55 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 62 cents, 71 cents, 82 cents, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 135, 145, 150, 190, $2. Yeah, we'll stop there. $2 and then 205. There is resistance above 205, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 55 cents, 48 cents, 40 cents, 30 cents, and then the low of 28 cents. So right now at the current price, So right now at the current price, 60 cents. The channels to the upside the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 105 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 105 to the upside. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 34 cents, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 34 cents to the downside. RSI is currently at 52. So that is pretty average, a little bit above average there. So according to the RSI, the current price of 60 cents should be a little bit lower. But pretty fair market price here at 60 cents. And this did 126 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average of 11.5 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. When is OnlyFans going to IPO? I thought they were trying to. Didn't they? That was the whole thing with... Weren't they trying to go public? And that's what they banned. They said they were going to ban the got to talk in code here. The good stuff. The naked stuff. They were going to ban the naked stuff. And then all the girls got mad. And they got so much backlash to where they said they're going to keep the naked stuff there. But then they couldn't IPO. They couldn't go public. So, I don't know. That's the problem. Nobody wants to fund them because it's pretty much a soft-core corn site. So, the corn, exactly. Prawn, exactly. So, maybe in the future, things will change, and us as a society will not look down so much on, content creators like that. But as of this moment, no backers. No one wants to invest in OnlyFans because it's not the most moral thing. Let's put it that way. So I think they were legit trying to go. The plan was to IPO and cater to celebrities. They were trying to get more celebrities to sign up for their platform and just do it was going to be more like Patreon. OnlyFans was going to be like another version of Patreon. But then you got all the the girls complaining, you can't do this, you're taking away our livelihoods. So that didn't happen. So I think for the time being it's going to stay private. So maybe down the road it'll be public, but that's the big obstacle is the naked stuff. that's what is preventing them from going public. And plus that's what makes them the money anyway, for now at least. So I guess their hands are kind of tied. I get it. You kind of want to transition into more legitimate content and more legitimate content creators. But you're throwing your current content creators under the bus, so it's a double-edged sword. So I think they're doing it right though. For now, they should probably stay private. Too much liability. Absolutely. I don't know if I would invest in it. Maybe I would. Probably not. I don't know. But don't count on it anytime soon. I know you're joking, but I just went on a whole rant about, a serious rant about it. But you're joking there. The funniest thing is when OnlyFans girls demand respect. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Not just that. Also the prawn stars, the corn stars. When they retire. Like AKA Mia Khalifa. And what's the other girl? Lana Rhoades. They retire, but then they want to keep their stage name, and they're like, I want this off of the internet. I want all my content off of the internet. You don't own me. And it's like, bruh. You should have thought of that beforehand, but before you decided to take all the sausage for the whole world to see. So yeah. They want respect. They they want to keep their stage name. So they want to keep their stage name, but they want all their content wiped off the face of the earth, and they want respect. Like, nah, like you did it to yourself. You sold your soul to get rich, and now you regret it. But too late. Should have thought about that before. Should have talked to your father. They probably don't have fathers, you know. And like, a good father would have told them, nah, like nah. Anyway, that's a whole rant. Yeah, you got me ranting here, punk skater. Let's get back to this. What did I even say last? Oh, if you're gonna go long, right? They sold their soul to the sausage. Absolutely. I mean, they're millionaires. Who cares, right? Like, you got what you wanted. Now you regret it. So the stock appears to be pretty bullish in the short and long terms. Last week, my only concern was the gap down, was the gap up at 40 cents, and that filled. So now we really only have bullish indicators, no bearish indicators, and the only neutral indicator is the RSI. Oh, and we have neutral indicators in the RSI and symmetrical triangle. Again, we have strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and double gap down. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Honestly, the current price of 60 cents is a pretty decent entry. It's not the greatest entry, but it's not a terrible entry. Very average entry here. According to the RSI. So you can't go too wrong here, but just be aware this may pull back. Really shouldn't go too much lower to the downside though. So let's do some math. Let's see. 60. Yeah, 400. So again, there is a gap down at $3, so this should eventually come back up to $3 to fill the gap. And from the current price of 60 cents, that would be a 400% upside potential. So a huge upside potential here in the long term. And I would say that should be the very minimum. And it actually can run up much further than $3. $3 should be the very minimum this runs up to. And again, really shouldn't go too much lower to the downside here. So I would say going long at the current price, 60 cents would be a low risk, very high reward play. Definitely worth a shot. Excellent play here, especially if you're willing to hold for the long term. So I can support going long at the current price, 60 cents. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But yeah, you really can't go too wrong here. A lot of upside potential, not much downside potential. And it's still squeezing. Should have mentioned that before. And it appears like this is still squeezing. Still a decent amount of upside to go. Still more upside to go. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. For the same reasons I said to go long. Very strong bullish indicators at the moment in the short and long terms. Still in the middle of a short squeeze. No bearish indicators. Huge upside potential. And not much downside potential. So I would say going short here would be a very high risk, low reward play. Just doesn't make too much sense here, going short. Don't see why you would do that. So maybe in the future, after the squeeze is over, you can come in and short this down. But at the current price, 60 cents, I don't see why you would go short here. There's not much money to be made on the. There's not too much money to be made on the downside, and huge upside potential. So good chance you get squeezed out. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. But there's really no reason to go short here. Seems like a pretty bad idea. All right, so pretty straightforward, guys. The contraceptive stocks. The contraceptive squeeze is still on. Still very strong in retail momentum. And the chart does look pretty bullish in the short and long terms. So if you want to go long, the current price, 60 cents, isn't exactly the greatest. Is a very average entry. Can't go too wrong here. 400% upside potential. So I can't support going long here, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And if you want to go short, I really don't see a reason why you would do that. Pretty bad idea. Probably gonna get burned. So if you want to short this, go ahead, do it at your own risk. But it seems like a pretty bad idea to me. Don't really see why you would do that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ENDP Endo International. All right, guys. So yeah, that's all the TA for today. We're not doing Mullen, so it took a little longer than I expected, but it's now 5:32, and all we got left is the Yolos. So we should be done here in like 15 minutes, unless you guys want to chill and chat. So anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at? Put in the chat right now. We'll get to that. Otherwise, we'll just finish with the Yolos and get out of here. Bunch of rich sausage suckers. Yeah, we this is going off the rails. But yes, they get no respect from me. If my daughter, and plus, I don't even want a daughter, because I can't even imagine raising a daughter in the current society in this day and age. Gonna be extremely hard to protect her. But if I do have a daughter, I don't even want kids, because that's a financial liability. But like, maybe in the future. But yeah, if I had a daughter and she wanted to get into the industry, I would straight up disown her. Like, no, absolutely not. I think Lawrence Fishburne, right? His daughter, the Morpheus from the Matrix, Lawrence Fishburne, famous guy. I think his daughter became a corn star, and he just straight up disowned her. And rightfully so, if you're that rich, and you can do anything you want, you can just live off your dad your whole life. Why would you want to go into the industry and ruin yourself like that? It makes no sense. Would you short AMD at this level? Probably not. No. It's probably coming back down to there's a gap here. It's probably coming back down to 76 to fill the gap. But that's not much downside potential. Not much downside, and it's looking a lot more bullish than bearish. A lot of gaps here. Double gap down, cup and handle. Below average RSI. And, AMD is pretty legit. Pretty legit stock. So, I'm going to say no. You should be able to make some money here, but, barely anything. So, I don't think it's worth it. I'd say no on shorting AMD. Did Elon pull out of Twitter deal? Not yet, but he's trying to. But no, not yet. If he does, he's going to get sued for $1 billion. But he's doing whatever he can because he overpaid and he knows it. Raising a daughter in this society is nearly impossible. Yeah, I'd be scared. I don't know how you do it. I think that's the only time Elon actually pulled out on time. Good transition. Great transition. Because we're getting into the memes now. The Yolos. And we have a lot of Elon memes here. A lot of Elon memes. This is going to be good. I think you missed it yesterday, Punk Skater. But we had some Elon memes yesterday. We went on a whole rant about Elon and his misconduct and what the hell. If you're the richest man in the world, we'll get to that right now. I'm gonna go have my rant on Elon now. I'm just ranting about society today, huh? So give me a second here. Let me pull up the Yolos. Yeah, it's mostly memes today. This ain't gonna take long at all. Well, I was gonna short and close at the 76 gap low. I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead, dude. You should be able to make money. Like, it should make money, but just looking at the chart, to me, there's not too much downside potential there, and it's breaking news, and yeah, there's a lot more upside potential, so it should work out, but it's just a little too risky for my liking. But if you want to, go ahead. It's breaking news, is it really? Let's see. Let's go on CNBC here. Really? Oh, yep, here it is. Here it is. Yep, breaking news. So, shout out to you, Swirls. Yeah. Elon Musk notifies Twitter he is terminating deal. He says Twitter has not complied with its contractual obligations. Twitter did not provide Musk with relevant business information he requested as the contract would require. He wanted to assess that he wanted the spam bot accounts to be fixed. All right, so yeah, I know exactly what this is. This is a bunch of BS. And Elon is just, he knows he overpaid for it. What, he paid $54 billion? And it's just lost so much value now. It lost, 30% of its value? More than that? And he's like, damn, I got a bad deal. And I want out now. So, and he doesn't want to pay up his $1 billion, because if he pulled out, he had to pay $1 billion. That was the agreement. But now he's probably just going to sue him and try to not pay him the $1 billion. So, yeah, this whole spam account thing is just a bunch of BS. This is him just trying to negotiate a better deal. And now he wants out. So he's going to use the whole spam account. Man, this guy... this guy single-handedly ruined Twitter. This guy is crazy. This guy's like the super villain. He does whatever he wants. He legit manipulated the crap out of Twitter. He ruined Twitter. So, yeah, that's pretty bearish. And go to everyone who bought in, thinking that they'd get paid at, whatever it was, like $50 per share. Oh my god, I'd be so livid if I was a Twitter investor right now, and if I was Twitter in general. So yeah, Elon Musk doing Elon Musk things. It's crazy how this guy can just manipulate and just screw a company like this. What a poop show. What a poop show. This is crazy. So we'll see how this goes, but either he's gonna have to pay his $1 billion, the $1 billion fine, or he's probably just gonna fight this lawsuit out. He's just gonna be at war with Twitter until they settle on something. That's probably how it's gonna end up. He's gonna fight this in court for years and years and years until they settle on something, and he's gonna end up paying him out like 100 million or something like that. That's probably what's gonna happen. But yeah, Twitter is not happening. Big deal, really big deal. Wow. So thanks for that, Swarls. That's crazy. Time to short Twitter? I don't know. Maybe that's bullish actually, cause I probably wouldn't. It may be actually bullish that Elon Musk is not gonna own Twitter. You know, because all the drama's gone. Yeah, it's pulling back in the aftermarket here. It's selling off. It's down 11% now. Wow. So maybe I have to do some extra bonus content on Twitter later. We'll see. But yeah, breaking news, Twitter. What up, Wilson? What's up, dude?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Came in at the end of the show, but thanks for making it. I will never financially recover from this. From what, dude? Or are you referring to a meme or something? Anyway, let's YouTube says we're at 0 viewers. That's a bunch of BS. So YouTube be lying. YouTube says 0 viewers, 10 likes. So, but clearly you guys are chatting right now. So, F YouTube, trying to cancel me. Anyway, let's do it, guys. So today should be fun. Got a lot of memes. We got 8 Yolos today. No, 7 Yolos. A lot of memes. 1 gained corn and 1 lost corn. So this should be fun. Nothing too serious. Let's do it. This first one is by South Park 2135. Elon Wild for this one. So this is a fake tweet. This is a Photoshop, but this is pretty funny. So Tesla will be enduring a series of layoffs as we work towards having company fully staffed by my offspring. 2048. Hashtag Dogecoin. So yeah, he now has 9 known children. 9 known children. He probably has a bunch of illegitimate children too. But yeah, he just keeps popping them out. And those baby moms hit the jackpot, huh? They hit the jackpot. I'm kind of surprised Amber Heard did not try to get knocked up. You know, because she's narcissistic as hell. So I would expect her to try to get knocked up by Elon Musk and hit the jackpot. And now she's poor and she can't pay Johnny debt. So yeah, she probably regrets that. But yeah, he has 9 known children now, probably more like 20 illegitimate children. But yeah, clowning Elon right here. We got more. All right, by Switchblade N. Clark. Elon gonna have to call Maury soon. You are the father. I love Maury. And Jerry too, but Jerry retired. Or he's doing Judge Jerry now. But yeah, I love Maury. Love me some daytime ratchet television. So here's a meme. Kenyan men find out Elon Musk is their dad. Not a South African, Kenyan. But yeah. Hit the jackpot. And by Phoenix Bets 76. Baby Daddy Elon. This is a good one. These are some good memes. So here's Tesla, and this is an IUD. This should be the new logo. That's hilarious. These are some great memes here. But yeah, so quick rant. So before we talked about Vince McMahon, right? Vince McMahon had to pay out $12 million to four women. And yesterday we talked about Elon. So he fathered twins with an ex-executive of Neuralink. And I don't have a picture here today, but yeah, quick rant. So keep it out of the workplace. Keep it out of the workplace, especially if you're a high-value man. You know, if you have a big position, a very strong position, if you're that powerful, you can have any woman in the world you want, right? Literally any woman you want. But you choose to keep it in the workplace, which is just grounds for harassment cases, lawsuits. Really, really bad idea. Plus, if you saw the woman he fathered these twins with, like, come on, bro. You could have did better.
Bruh.
Like, you're the richest man in the world, and you go for some average-looking chick. You knock her up. You go for some average-looking chick in your workplace. You knock her up, and now you gotta pay her all this money. Like, just really, really bad idea. So, yeah. So more of the story, TLDR. If you're rich and famous, don't have relations in the workplace. You can get anyone you want. Do better. TLDR. I'm talking about Twitter deal. I can imagine there were lots of people who bought way too high. Yeah, you know, I was even thinking about it. It was at like 44, right? It was at like 40, 45 or something like that. It was like in 40 something. And then I remember when the deal was first announced, I was like, why is this not at 54 right now? Because if it's going to sell for $54, $54.20, shouldn't this be at $54.20? That's very suspicious. Why is it not automatically at $54.20? So the market was way ahead of everyone else on this one. The market really didn't believe him. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people did buy in at like 50 and 45. I was considering buying at 45 because that was like free 20%, right? Apparently not. But it will come back to wherever they bought it, where they bought it at. You know, Twitter is pretty legit. It may take a while, but eventually it should. And there's going to be probably a class action lawsuit coming Elon's way. Lawsuit by Twitter and a class action lawsuit by investors as well. So yeah, Elon's taking some L's. He's taking some fat L's lately. Do better, Elon. Give him the clown. I would be tight if I invested in Twitter. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Class action lawsuit waiting to happen. Jerry. Good times, bro. Yeah, love me some Jerry Springer and some Maury. You are the father. Or, you are not the father. Yeah! I'm 1,000%, 10,000% sure. You are the father. You are not the father. Ha! Love me some Maury. Fresh fade, homie. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, much needed. Needed a haircut. And, yeah, I got it yesterday. Feeling like a new man. I'm glad I went with Snap stock. Yeah, Snap would have been better than Twitter. For sure. Alright, moving on. It's a good meme, though. We're going off the rails today. I don't know why, but for some reason, when I see Snap, I think of EBT. Like a wannabe TikTok. Something like that. Rip off TikTok. Great value TikTok. I mean, Snap was before TikTok. TikTok just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I don't use... Who uses Snap anymore? Doesn't like teenagers use Snap? I used to use Snap when I was a teenager. But not many people use Snap anymore. I remember Snap used to be for like sending dirty pictures for each other. Now people legit like chat with each other on Snapchat. All right, next one. Baseball Mall 21. Bearish on GME. Okay, Al YOLO. All right, so our man Jim Cramer here. GameStop 4-1 split. GameStop 4-for-1 split. Who knows? Maybe next time they will throw in good news about the company. All right, so yeah, Jim Cramer is bearish on GME. You know what that means? Load up on calls. Not financial advice. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Jim Cramer says GME is going down. I don't know. Good chance it reverses here. So we'll see what happens. But shout out to Jim Cramer. No, I mean Snap EBT. Oh, I got you. Yeah, Snap like EBT. I thought you meant like it was like the poor version of TikTok or something. But yeah, Snap like EBT Snap. Got you. Food stamps. You can't call it food stamps anymore, right? Because that wasn't like PC or something, so now it's Snap, right? Or EBT. All right. Oh, more Jim Cramer memes by Weak Wrongdoer 6230. Inflation canceled, boys. Cramer slashed his prices by nearly 40%. All right. So yeah, this was the deal. So before you have so CNBC Club monthly meeting. Wait, so it was $800, and you get to talk to you get to go to Cramer's webinar for like once a month for $800. So wait, let's do the math here. That is insane. So you're paying $33 per month, per session. You pay $33 for every time you want to go to Cramer's webinar. That actually sounds a lot better than $800 for 2 years. But yeah. So now it's $500. They cut it by $300. So now it's only $500 for 2 years. But anyway, no. You guys want financial advice? Don't buy stuff from Jim Cramer. Don't sign up for his newsletters or whatever scam this is. Pretty bad idea. But yeah. Bullish indicator? I don't know. Or maybe there were just no sales, so he had to slash the price. I don't know who's paying this. Definitely boomers. But I don't know any young people that's paying this. My aunt used to be subscribed to Cramer. And I don't think she did too well. But yeah, shout out to Jim Cramer. All right, two more. One gained coin, one lost coin. This is by The Bears 318. Twitter gains. Thanks, Elon. Oh, wow. And this was 3 hours ago. This was 3 hours ago before it's selling off now. Wow. I hope this guy didn't sell. I mean, if he sold it, he still made some fat profit, but damn, imagine he didn't sell. Wow. He says when the deal was announced, he purchased puts. This guy knew what he was doing. So yeah, so here we got July 15th, 45 strike puts, Twitter. So he was up 23K 3 hours ago. I don't know if he sold or what. I hope he did not sell. If he did not sell, he'd be up a lot more. So I don't know how many he bought, but yeah, 3 hours ago, 23K. Now it's worth a lot more. So either way, 23K is pretty fat gains already. So congrats to you. But yeah, the Bears. I hope he didn't sell because it's probably worth a lot more now. So yeah, very well done. Very well done. He inversed everyone when the Twitter deal was announced, and it's paying off pretty big here. So fat tendies. So yeah, congrats on your gains. Hope he didn't sell, but even if he didn't, even if you did sell, you made out like a bandit here. So very well done. All right, last one by Tesla Neo Bull. Y'all ever lost over 10K in one day? Yes. 2 accounts blown up. I will never recover ever. Margin #margin long rope. All right, let's see. Just do the opposite of Jim Cramer. Yeah, not financial advice, but it tends to work out. There's actually ETFs, inverse Jim Cramer ETFs, that are like doing really well this year. Oh, that Twitter put is so deep in the money. Yeah, 45. What's Twitter at now? Like 20, 30, right? I think it's in the 30s. 34. Yeah, yeah, that printed. That printed. But I'm actually kind of behind here. Wait, let me see on. No, yeah, it's 34. It's 34. You know, I might have to do some bonus content on Twitter here. I probably have to do some bonus content on Twitter after the show. That's all right. Cool. Let's see. So SPY put. So yeah, SPY FD is here. 380 put, expiring July 15th. This was a 14K YOLO, and he's down over 5K, 37%. This is an update. Hold on. Oh, he has more. Okay, he has more, and he has more here. 370 puts. And this was a 9K YOLO, and he's down 6K. So 71% down there. What is SPY at? 380, right? 390. 390. My bad. So, yeah, I got a week to go on both of these. You know what? There's a good chance it actually works. So tough position. Really tough position. 1 week left to go. Already down a lot of money. So do you cut at this point or do you let it ride? I'd probably cut these, the 380s, and save yourself 9K. And I'd probably let these ride, the 370s. Because there's not much market value left, and there's a chance of working out. So, I don't know. Really tough position. But this is what happens when you play FDs. You find yourself in messed up positions like this. So, yeah, he lost 11K today. Over 11K. Good loss, Corn. So, the safer thing to do, the best thing to do is probably to cut, but there is a chance. And I'm pretty sure he's going to just diamond hand it because that's what the apes do. But yeah, this is pretty sick. But yeah, Neo Tesla Bull, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, dude, but let's be real. Totally deserve it. This is super risky, super FDs. And yeah, high risk, high reward. And tendies are Wendy's. And right now you're getting the Wendy's. Give him the Wendy's. Where's the Wendy's? So, He should probably cut, but there is still a chance. But yeah, Tesla Neo Bolt, thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss so far. Hope it works out. Hope it works out. No matter what happens, please post updates. I think you should cut, but whatever happens, please post updates. CPI report Wednesday will either be Moon or Doomsday. Moon Day or Doomsday. That SPY put big oof. Yeah. Yeah, very curious to see what happens next Wednesday. Gonna be keeping a close eye on that. But with the way they're raising the rates, it should be going down. It has to go down at some point. Inflation has to go down at some point, the way they're raising the rates. So maybe it's not going to be in the month of June, but sooner or later, inflation is going to have to come down. But yeah, we'll see how it goes next week. I think we're coming back down to 370, though, SPY. But, alright, guys, that is the show for today. So, yeah, we went 2 hours. Exactly 6 o'clock now. So, good stuff. Covered a lot of stuff. A lot of articles, 6 articles today. ENDP, and a lot of chatting. So, yeah, appreciate the show, guys. Great show. I thought it was a great show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, put in the chat right now. Otherwise, we out of here. And I have to work on this. I'm probably going to make a Twitter video very soon, tonight. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Let me check YouTube real quick. And I have to post the yesterday's video as well. I just have to make the thumbnail for that. Alright, looks like most people left. So let's get out of here, guys. Cool. Alright, anything else? Anything else? Going once. Going twice. Alright, I think that's it. So, appreciate you guys. Catch you next week. See you Monday. Have a good weekend, guys. Alright. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Let me redo that. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands. 2. Oh, wait. I didn't put on the shades. Duh. Give myself the L on that one.
Bruh.
One more time. One more time. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.